Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie from glitzzygem. Thank you for watching. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also give my video a thumbs up because it helps out my channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and do a Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. This is a request that I'll be filling in for Lori Danielle. So shout out to Lori Danielle. She's one of my subscribers. She requested that I do a more winged out look with this Alyssa Edwards palette. So let's just dive right into this look. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shade called BBDC, which is like an aubergine purple color. We're going to go ahead and do that all on the crease of here. Those who might be interested in watching Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesdays, this is a 2-channel collab with Susan Wallace. She's in her channel name is Susan's Just Making It. And so after, you're either coming from her video coming over to mine, or if you haven't gone to her video, go over to her video after you watch this video. Show her some love and support. And yeah, we thank you all for being here and watching the look that we'll be creating. She'll be using a different palette than I am. I'm just fulfilling a request for a subscriber, so this is the reason why I'm doing a second look with the Alyssa Edwards palette, y'all. This is a really nice pigmented palette. Really do like the colors in here. I know they're bold, and at first I was very intimidated by them, but they have really nice shades in here. Really, really nice shades. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera because I'm going to do a cut crease. Alright, so as you can see, I went ahead and did a cut crease. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the shade called Back Rose, which is the brown shade in the palette. And I'm just going to run that underneath that aubergine shade and just go across. Okay, so I've already added that color to the mix. As you can see, it's starting to look more winged out. I'm going to go back in with a smaller fluffy brush. Well, same brush, the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came with the palette. Go back with the aubergine color because the aubergine shade looks like it's diminishing in shade because of the brown. Which I'll just go back and just go over that again. I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Headliner, which is this white shade here. So let's do that for underneath, here in the inner corner and underneath the brown. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use this shade using the same, this is a pencil brush, so we're going to go ahead and use the same pencil brush. We're going to go ahead and use a shade called Inspire, which is this gold shimmer. We're going to put this right above where the brow bone area is. So here I go. I'm using that gold shimmer Inspire shade from my eyebrow bone area. Just going across just to make sure I seal that. Just to make sure I seal that area that spot, saying this spot is for my eyebrow bone area. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to seal this spot just for my eyebrow bone area, and try not to get the other colors past it. So doing that cut crease does help a lot on your brow bone if you know your shadows are sticking to your brow bone and you don't want that dark shadow in the mix. Then do that cut crease like I mentioned. But on this side, on my right side, I had no issues with it. Maybe it started off patchy on my left side, and then it got better once I started doing my right eye. Okay, so here we have the look so far. Excuse me. So now to make this a little bit more, to give it more pop, I will go ahead and use a blue shade. Blue or purple shade. Should I use blue or purple? I'm going to use blue because we already have purple up here. And I do want to do some contrast, you know, contrasting with my color, with my color choices. So let's go ahead and use, let's just use a small blending brush, you know, and just use a blue shade, which is the only blue shade in here is called Dream It. So we're going to go ahead and use that underneath, just right here on the side, just on the lid area here, and just blend it out. I think a better brush would be a more tapered brush. I guess like the pencil brush I think a better brush would be this more tapered brush here, and we'll use this for the Dream It shade just to kind of give me a line underneath the brown shade, and then maybe I'll blend it out with that smaller blending brush. Blend the shade out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with that. I'm going to use the brushes blender and just blend this out. And I could have used the other flat side of this brush to pack the color on there. So it looks like I've did what I wanted to do. And then I'm just going to blend it out. So it's looking like this more. It looks more looks darker now. Created that wing effect, and it's very dramatic and bold using this blue. So see, now it's a more dramatic and bold. You can see the blue here on the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and use more of that shade going towards the center of the lid. Not too much, just a little. I think like about there. I'll leave it like right about there. I'll do the same thing for the next eye. You're going to get some fallout as well, or you're going to get some areas where you don't want some of this shade to go on. which is fine because you can always clean that up. So far so good. So yeah, there you go. I'm putting that blue. Maybe blue wasn't probably the best color choice. I should have chose for the outer corner, but I think that was the darkest shade that wasn't purple that I wanted to use. And again, going towards the center, but not too much towards the center, like the way it is now. Really nice. Okay, so it's coming out pretty good. So the next shade I do want to put in there is just giving it a little pop of gold. Well, gold, but we don't have gold. We have this Brick Road shade, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that next to the blue shade. And again, you do not want it to go past the white or go where the brown is. You just want to just pop it right over the blue a little. Don't pass the brown from the cut crease. Use that brown shade. And you don't want to get it too close to the center, to the inner corner of your eye. So once we have that, then we go over it again with the white shade. All right, so let's pop that white right here into the center, inner corner. It's called Headliner. That's a shade name, Headliner. Okay, so let's do that on this eye as well. Put it in the inner corner and closer towards the inner corner of the lid here. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a more smaller brush like this, more detailed brush. I'm going to go underneath with the white as well. Let me wet it. I can get more pigment wetting the brush. And you want to go a little more out and under where the lash line is, the bottom lash line, with this white shade. Okay, so you see that. So now we're going to go ahead and use the brown shade to kind of go over the rest of the bottom lash line. Give you the eyeshadow look. I'm going to use the same detailed brush, really small, and just go under the bottom line here. I believe that's dramatic enough. And I'll be right back with the finishing look. Sorry, my gems, my ring light just went out on me, just went kaput. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little close-up of this look. So this is the request that Lori Daniel had requested for me to do. Went ahead and I put some falsies on to make the look more dramatic, and you know, gave myself a winged out look. And maybe the color choices were not your forte that I chose, but those are the colors that I chose to use for my eye look. But I just wanted to give y'all an overall idea or look using this palette again. So I thank you all for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up for my efforts. And if you like this video as well, but I really do appreciate it, and it really would help me out a lot. And then subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I'll be doing a 550 subscriber giveaway pretty soon. So I'm sorry, I'll be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway and a 550 subscriber giveaway pretty soon. So stay tuned for those videos as well. Just give me some time, bear with me. I'm going through some things right now, okay? So, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you all, my gems, and go check out Susan, you know, to see what look she came up with, okay? Bye. Mwah.